Good morning to all. Sai Ram, welcome you in your maths class. As you all know that we have already completed the chapter number 6. It was very easy for all of us. So we are not moving to the next chapter, that is 7. And for syllabus, as you all know, it will come for up to 7.2 only. Okay. So today I am taking your part 1, right? So the name of the chapter is fractions. So as fractions you have already discussed or you have already known in your primary classes, that is fraction means just distribution in equal parts. So same way, yes, so you if you have a pizza, right, and you want to distribute in half to your friends and half to yourself. So how you will distribute? You will take, this is the pizza, you will take the half part yourself and half part to your friend, right? Now if you will distribute in a halfway, so you will have the fraction as 1 upon 2. Okay, if you are distributing the pizza in 3 friends, okay, you are total in numbers of 3, so you will take the three parts of the what? Three parts of the pizza, and total of the fraction is 4. So it will be 3 upon 4, and the remaining will be, that is 1 upon 4 of the pizza, right? And you all know that 1 upon 4 is a fraction, right? And 1 is here a numerator and 4 is here denominator. So we have one, you can say a chocolate piece, big. Okay, this is the whole chocolate we have, and the left chocolate is this part of the left chocolate. It means you have eaten this much portion of the chocolate. Okay, not this much. Okay, this much you have already eaten, and the left one is you have is this much is the left part which is shown here. Okay, so the part of the left chocolate, if you have, this is the left part and this you have eaten, so the total of the eaten part, left part is 1 2 3 and 4. Okay, this is the 4, and how much it has consumed? 1 2 3 4 5. 5 it has consumed, that is 5 your friend has consumed, taken. So it will become 5 upon 9. Okay, and the part which is left, that is 4 upon 9 of the chocolate, right? We have this picture here. The fractions of the red flower. How many red flowers are here? 3. And the total number of flowers are here 8. If you will count the total flowers, they are 8 in numbers. And how, if it is asking the fraction of red flower, so it will be total is 8 and the fraction of red flowers are 3, so it is 3 upon 8. Now we have 3 here again, red flower and 5 yellow flower. So fraction of the you can say fraction of the flower that are yellow is 5 by 8. Okay, so here we have, you have to find the fraction of yellow balls. How many yellow balls are here? Yellow, there are 4 Costco yellow balls, right? And the total number of balls is for this 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Total 10 balls are there out of 4 that are Costco yellow balls. Okay. So this is the fraction for this. Now let's discuss what is a fraction. A fraction represents a part of the whole. The whole may be a single object or a group of objects which is divided into equal parts. Okay. Yes. Again I am repeating. A fraction represents a part of the whole. Part of the whole means whole may be a single object or a group of objects which is divided into equal parts. So this is given here. 3 upon 4 is a fraction. We read it as 3/4. Yes, it is 3/4. So as we all know that 3 and fourths. 3 and fourths. Fourth means that is denominator. If we always write for the fourth, we put as behind the number. Okay, fourths, 3/4. So here 3 is the numerator and 4 is the denominator. 3 is the total part we have and 4 is the how many parts that something is divided into. Total part is below and how many part we have is upside. Okay, this one. We have a fraction. See, this is a complete full and this is the half fraction. This is the 1/4 of a fraction. This is 3/4 of a fraction. Okay, a fraction is a part of a whole. The whole here could be an object or the group of objects, but all the parts of the whole must be equal. Okay, it should be equal. This is the quality of a fraction, that fraction divides in equal parts. The first one one is the whole, that is a complete circle. This is the complete circle. And second circle, if we divide the circle into two parts, see this is the two parts, one part here, one part here, then the shaded portion is the half one. This is the shaded portion, so we have the fraction half. Same way for third one. In the third circle, if we divide the circle into 4 equal parts and shade only one part, then the shaded part is the 1/4, okay, of the whole circle. We have here the exercise 7.1 of the chapter. Let's start it. What is the fraction representing the shaded portion? You have to just write the fraction for them. Okay. See, this is the picture of the first one we have. This is the picture for first one. As you all can see, it is a triangle and the inside triangles are divided into equal triangles, right? So now number of boxes we have here is 4. Total boxes are here 4. It means total triangles we have is 4 and the total number of boxes shaded is equals to how many shaded parts are here? You can check 1 and 2. Shaded parts are 2, right? So the fraction of the whole will become will be equals to the shaded parts we have is 2 and the total parts we have 1, 2, 3 and 4. Total part is 4. Shaded part will come up in numerator and the total part will come in denominator. Okay, now check here shaded parts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 are shaded parts that will come in numerator and the total are, it means 8 are shaded and 1 is not shaded, that is the ninth one. So we have the total 9 out of which 8 parts are covered or shaded. So the total number of boxes we have is 9 and total number of boxes shaded is 8. We have this balls here. Number of shapes here is 8 and the number of shapes shaded is 4. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4 shaded is 4 balls. So fraction become 4 upon 8. Now moving to this, as you can see, it has already divided the ball in 4 equal parts. Okay, and all the fractions are equal and one fraction is covered. So what will be the answer for this? Answer for this will be fraction will be equal to number of parts total we have 4 and the number of shaded part is 1. Okay, so 1 is shaded part, total is 4. We have the question 2. Color the parts according to the given fraction. Okay, you have to color now according to the fraction given to you. It is given 1 upon 6 and it means total parts are 6. You can see 1 2 3 4 5 6, and how many are covered? 1 is covered. This is representing the shaded one. This is covered, so this is the right representation. Now moving to the next, we have this triangle and you have to cover 1/4 of it. 1/4 means you can cover any part. They have taken like this, no? And so you also can cover any part. You can cover this part, or you can cover this part. Any one part you can cover out of 4. Now moving to the next, we have total 3 parts and one is the shaded one. It is given here according to 1/3, so this will be shaded. You can take any part and you can shade it. Now moving to the question number 4, we have, it is given that you have to make 3/4 of the fraction. So you can shade any 3 parts. I am taking 1 part and 2 part below 1. And the third part is this one. Okay, I am taking these 3 parts, so it has become 3/4. Okay, yes. Now moving to this 4 by 9, it means 9 blocks are here, 3 3 3 9, and you have to shade only 4. So they have taken this 3 and 1 this one, so it is 4 by 9. We have question number 3, that is identify the error if any. Okay, right, they have given a triangle and they have divided it in such a way. Okay, can you tell me it is equal in proportion or it is dividing it itself in equal parts? Is it a fraction? Can you tell me? No, this is wrong way of dividing the triangle. It is not dividing. This is not half triangle. If you will represent the triangle in a half, you have to represent it like this and you have to shade one portion. That will be half. Out of 2, only 1 is shaded. It means this. So we have this figure is not half at the top, as the top and the bottom parts are not same. It is not same. It is not same. It is smaller and this is not the shape of a triangle. It is wrong. Okay, this is the right way to represent. We have question number 4. What fraction of a day is 8 hours? What fraction of the day is 8 hours? See, total number of hours in a day. How many total hours are there? There are 24 hours in a day. Okay, yes. So total fraction of the day in 8 hours. So the fraction will be equals to how many hours are there? 8 hours are there. And what is the total number of hours in one day? That is 24. So 8 1 ja 8, 8 3 ja is 24. Answer becomes 1 upon 3. Okay, or you can write it as 8 by 24. Okay, but you can break it. So the fraction for 8 hours in a day is 8 by 24. Moving to the next question. Arya, Abhimanyu and Vivek shared lunch. Arya has brought 2 sandwiches, one made up of vegetable and one of jam. The other 2 boys forgot to bring their lunch. Okay. Arya agreed to share his sandwiches so that each person will have an equal share of each sandwich. First we have, how can Arya divide his sandwich so that the person has equal share? See, she has brought a sandwich of vegetables and a sandwich of jam. Okay, she had bought this, and she has to share in 3 equal parts. So this is the first, second, so it is 1, 2 and 3 parts. Same way she will divide the jam sandwich 1, 2 and 3 equal parts. Okay, they have as it is shown in the picture. Okay, see this picture and you can look at this. Now we have Arya will divide both sandwiches in 3 equal parts, right? One for Arya, one for Abhimanyu, one for Vivek, and give one part to each of them, all of them. So she has divided the sandwich in equal parts. Now B part we have, what part of a sandwich will each boy receive? What part of a sandwich each will receive? Yes, each will receive one, because she had made 3 parts very equally. One for Arya, one for Abhimanyu, one for Vivek. So each boy will receive 1/3. 1/3 Arya will receive, 1/3 Abhimanyu and 1/3 Vivek. Now we have question number 7. Kanchan dyes dresses. She had to dye dresses. She has so far finished 20 dresses. She has 30. She has finished 20. What fraction of the dresses has she finished? Total number of dresses Kanchan has to dye is 30. Number of dresses she has finished is 20. And the fraction required we have is the dresses she has finished 20 and the total she has is 30. Okay, but now 0 will cancel from 0 and it will become 2/3 of the total of the fraction. Now moving to the next question. Write the natural numbers from 2 to 12. What fraction of them are prime numbers? See, you all know natural number means starting from 2 to 12. All are natural numbers. Okay. But the prime numbers means that are coming in the table of themselves. So, right, we have 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. These are the numbers which comes only in the table of themselves. Okay. So fraction for prime numbers will be, how many prime numbers are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 prime numbers are here and total numbers are 11. How 11? If you will count from 2 to 12, it will be 11 total. Okay, right. The fraction we have is 5/11. We have question number 9. What? Write the natural numbers from 102 to 113. What fractions of them are prime? So we will take numbers from 100 to 113. Okay, and the prime numbers will be prime numbers from 102 to 113. In the middle will be 103, 107, 109 and 113. Hence, the fraction of prime numbers, how many prime numbers we have? We have 4 prime numbers. It will be 4 and total numbers we will count if this, it will be 12. 4/12. Now we will make it a lowest term. 4 1 is 4 and 4 3 is 12. Answer we have is 1/3. You can leave as it is, but if you can make it in lowest reduced form, it is also good. Now we have the last 11th question of this exercise. Kritsin received a CD player for her birthday. She bought 3 CDs and received 5 others as gift. What fraction of her total CDs did she buy and what fraction did she receive as gifts? Kritsin received a CD player for her birthday and the total she bought is 3 CDs and 5 were gifts. So it will be number of CDs Christian brought from market and number of CDs gift received as gifted 5. Okay, the total CDs will become 8. Now fraction, it is asking what fraction of the total CD did she buy and what fraction of the receive as a gift. So fractions of the CD she buys 3 upon 8 because he has purchased 3 CDs and the total were 8 in numbers. So therefore fraction of CDs received as gift will be 5 by 8. Now we have some other topic like fractions on a number line. To show half on a number line is, first we have draw a number line. You have to just, when you will question will come that you have to represent it in number line. What you will do? Draw a number line from 0 to that number. We know half is more than 0, right? Half is more than 0 and less than, but it is less than 1. Okay, and but it is greater than 0. So to show half on a number line, we divide the gaps between 0 and 1 into half equal parts and each parts represent half. Yes, it is very easy. Take 0 here and 1 here. It means half will come in the middle of both of them. So it will come here. It will be the half. Okay, half. It means it is equal from this distance also and equal from this distance too. Fraction on a number line to show 1/3 of a number line on a number line representing 1/3. It means draw a number line. You have to draw a number line, divide the gap between 0 and 1 into 3 equal parts because it is asking for 1/3. Okay, so you have to divide 1 of a third. So you have to divide the numbers in such a way that it has 3 equal parts. 1, 2, 3. So each part will have 1/3 of the number. It is 1/3. Then again add 1/3. Again add to 1/3. It will be 2/3. Again 2/3. Add to the number 1/3. It will be 3 by 3. So 3 by 3 will become 1. So that's why 1 is here. Okay. So how to represent 1/3? Taking the gap of 1/3 in between 0 to 1. Now we have fractions on a number line to show 1/4 on a number line. Taking 0 here and 1 here. 1/4 is given, you have to take the gap of 1/4 only. 1/4, then 2/4, then 3/4. And when 4/4 will come, so 4 upon 4 will become 1. So it is 1 already here. Okay. So this is the gap for showing the number line of 1/4. Fraction on a number line to show 1/6 on a number line. For same process you will do for 1/6 from 0 to 1. You will take the difference of 1/6, 2/6, 3/6, 4/6, 5/6. Same way 6/6 will be cross 1. Okay. So we have, this is the representation of 1/6 to the on a number line. So we have discussed the exercise. Only one exercise remaining for the exam. I hope you all are practicing at home. So the more you practice, the more you will get. Okay, so you all have to practice at home and prepare yourself with more and more you have to practice. So I hope you all have got today's class, what is taught today. We will meet in our next class. So take care of yourself. Sai Ram.